Welcome to our chat spot, our dear viewers. Today is Wednesday as usual. We want to thank all our viewers who have always been with us. And if you know you have just tapped in, please don't forget one thing, to like and comment. I'm your host, Barny Alpha. This is the chat spot. Welcome, our viewers. I hope you're fine and your day has been good. Today on my show, I'm hosting two very important people. One of them is a lady, another one is a gentleman. And here we have a lot to discuss, and I know you're going to enjoy. So whoever is on, please don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like. Those who are on our Facebook page, please invite a friend. And the show is on now. My visitors, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Please, can you introduce yourselves to the viewers?
And my name is Ahumuza Emmanuel, and I'm glad to be here with you and share our ideas or our views or opinions together with you. And we are not the wise or the best, but we just share what we know so that you also add on what you don't know.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, madam.
I'm called Kanoti, well known. And in addition to that, business name, crafting man.
Okay.
I'm welcome here, I think.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Welcome, precious. Thank you for coming through. Emma, how was your Valentine? You know, yesterday was Valentine's Day. I saw heartbreaks. Some people were heartbroken. I saw people ran away. I saw fights. So how was yours? How did you go with yours?
Well, as usual, you know, if you're a man and you want to simplify life, just tie a knot and you only have one partner. You sort of issues. Actually, you would have sorted out all the side chicks I talked to you about this time.
I remember the side chicks.
I didn't have any side chick disturbing me. I didn't have any other person giving gifts besides my wife. I didn't have anybody to disturb me.
Okay.
Indeed, we didn't have fights, but we enjoyed. It was more of a family day out. Me and my wife, I don't call her madam because madam are teachers. Me and my wife really shared a lot. We enjoyed. We had fun. We did work together. It was more of a family day.
You didn't bring flowers this time because I remember last time on the show you were like flowers, what? You didn't bring flowers.
Families. I mean, flowers are things that go off immediately when they get a hit. But we did more than flowers.
Okay.
Just know that.
Okay. Madam Precious, how was yours? How did the Valentine go to your side?
Naturally, for lovers, Valentine is every day. Me, I always work with my husband. He's my neighbor. I don't think that Valentine is a surprise to me.
Okay.
Because we always meet, we always joke, we pray, we do anything that is lovers supposed to be doing. So eventually, Valentine is not just something new to me.
Okay.
I was just happy seeing people in red and black as well.
So to have a do kutija
nah, not much. Nganze kutija not much.
Not much.
Okay.
Like me, I think.
So that's what I was telling these people on the last show about the Valentine thing. Actually, what I spoke is what I did. I told them that Valentine is something normal as usual. So we don't have to rush or to do something that will catch the eye and do what. Yesterday, I saw people fight. Others were disappointed. But there's something that amazed me yesterday. I was at Country Inn. We're having some gym practice. So a guy comes, very annoyed. Sija bidamu bino. Ngenzo nefunu kwasi mwande bimuli byanga bisudde ngenzo musangane guy mula kati nze kukwata byuma kati. So look at that, such a that happened. So to all those who were disappointed on Valentine, we are sorry, and to those who celebrated it well, I hope everything is well. I know Sheila is now with flowers, chocolates, which is okay. I enjoy your day, and I hope Valentine has ended now.
Yeah, actually, maybe to say more a little about it. There are some people who are after Valentine today. Like they are adding, extending it.
It is like they are in anniversary.
And to make it more worse, they have another public holiday of tomorrow. Where is it? General Room Day. So it's another extension of Valentine. If you didn't do something yesterday, do it tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes.
So they can still continue.
Yeah.
Okay.
And those who broke up, they can still cross tomorrow.
Okay, thank you, our viewers. We are just here live at Bija Hotel. Bija Hotel, we are saying if you have a party, come here. We have a compound where you can do your party. If you have a show, because now I know this weekend we have a show here. I think it's the New Eagles coming here at Bija. Please come and support us at Bija Hotel. We have steam bath. We have sauna. If you see your fats are too much, please come and burn them here at Bija Hotel. Yeah, you know it is good for that.
Okay.
So if you want to burn the fats, please, Bija Hotel is there for you. The gym is also there. So please come and enjoy. Then our partners, we have the Elkem, we have the Stewart Engineering Company. Stewart Engineering Limited. If you have tiles, you want to paint your house, please. Stewart Engineering Limited are there for you. You any kind of tiles, Madam Precious. If you want tiles, we have the engineers around. Is within town. With time, I'll be giving you all the details, but is here. Then we have Cars Media. Cars Media are our partners of this chat spot. This Cars Media, if you have a party, you want photos, you have a wedding, you want drone. This camera, not these drones, you know, when we talk about drones, some people start running, they think the drones which are taking up. People know. Those are drone cameras. Those drone cameras, they take good photos. So we have them here. If you need them, please, we shall be giving you the contacts. Now, today we have a matter to discuss. Our dear viewers, our discussion today, we are going to talk about culture. Now, our culture has changed so much. A lot has been coming up. And this evening, we want to talk about culture, degeneration, and diversity in the present society. Culture, degeneration, and diversity, because we are seeing every time things are changing, our culture is changing from the past. Currently, you are seeing a lot of things coming up. And everyone say, that's culture, that's culture. So, I'll begin with Madam Precious. Madam Precious, briefly, what do you understand by culture, degeneration?
To me, I can say it is like collapsing or demolishing the real culture that was there at the old generation. Mostly their grands, how they used to take their things, how they used to eat, how they used to dress, how they used to sit with their families and talk about the family issues, the friendship among the family neighbors.
Okay.
So that's how I can tell that these days it is no longer there. It is no longer there.
Completely.
Totally. We are now going to Western.
Really degenerated, whereby a man and a man are marrying themselves and they're proud and they're being married off for in the church.
Yeah.
See? And that one is coming as a result of moral decay. As she said, lack of parenting.
Yes.
We are no longer having time for our children.
Yeah.
And by the way, this really puzzles me so much. Women are no longer doing their role equally men.
Yeah, I thought you were going to beat women only.
Why? Men, we are no longer providing to our families. Because remember those days, a man would provide for a family while a woman would prepare children for the next generation. You understand? Whereby a mother will be at home from morning to evening and monitor the behaviors of the child.
Your child.
Number one. Number two, inculcates the discipline in a child.
Yep.
Number three, she will be there to understand the upbringing of that child. But right now we have maids at home.
Yes.
Women are also looking for money.
Also looking for money.
So
all
who
of
is there to take care of our children? No one.
No one.
We have the TVs, cartoons, we have newspapers, now we have internet. Me, I remember I didn't learn most of my things that I know from my parents. I learned them from friends. I learned them from media. I learned them from these other books we used to read in literature. Like the Degeneration. Those other literature that were really also good at trying to educate a child. So, in a nutshell, culture degeneration is removing the former customs, beliefs in a culture, and put in foreign new things that were never existed, or even removed permanently those that were good, and now in this generation that we think they are bad. There are some customs that were bad, but they are in a culture.
Okay.
Take for example, we never used to eat chicken. Goat's meat.
On that same
they
point.
never used to sit on the high table with the men. They used to sit down. You see?
But currently,
you have to bring chicken and chips.
Okay. Which whereby I wish that thing can go back, because me I think if we can go back to our culture,
yes,
and whereby women were not eating chicken, I think I would enjoy that, because by now I will be swelling. I know chicken is mine, Senna is mine. But now, due to this culture,
tell us.
how would you feel when chicken is mine, Senna is mine, meat is mine, and for you as beans?
If I had never tasted, I would not think that it will harm you, harm me, that I have the urge to taste it. Because by then, I remember my grandmom died when I was old, and she never tasted even goat's meat, grasshoppers, chicken. She said she cannot.
Because she was moving with the culture,
she failed to eat it totally. She died when even eggs. She failed totally. Yeah.
So if it was you, currently,
I even could tease her. Mukaka iliyaho hachi testing ora akantu kachore test yako thinkabas. I rather die without tasting.
The culture was within.
These all years that I've spent, I have never tasted, and I'm still living. Why should I rush to taste something that I've lived longer? Then I want to eat it now when I'm almost.
Maybe she thought when she eats, she will now die that day.
I think so. So if it is like I've never tasted, like now me I've tasted, so you can't stop me. I think I hide myself, then I eat it. Then I pretend in front of you that I don't eat it.
You cannot pretend, because you come with the smell. I know that, you have touched my meat.
I can eat it somewhere else, not in your home.
Let me tell you this. But I think culture, we're preparing us for the next future. You see, I believe biblically, where we first had the culture degeneration was between Adam and Eve. God said to them, do not eat of all things I've given, but the fruit in the garden, they should not do what? They should not touch it and eat it. You understand?
Yeah.
But the day they did eat of the fruit,
the culture immediately
degenerated.
So you want to say, Emma?
Yes.
No, let me ask Emma.
No, let me
Emma, you want to mean the day these people ate that fruit, culture immediately?
Now let me give you an example. The benefits of preserving what is there, first of all, is discipline.
Yes.
Before they ate it, they didn't know anything, good or bad.
They were disciplined by them.
They had everything at their fingerprint. When they want to eat chicken, they would eat chicken. It was provided. They didn't know to hustle. You understand? They even never knew that one day they would even go hungry. The animals we fear were friendly to us. You understand? Even God himself had a fellowship with man every day in the evening. That's what the Bible says. But when they chose to remove the culture
by eating the fruit,
this came
by disobeying.
Yes.
So meaning the disobedience is the one which led to the generation of the culture. Meaning if they had not touched the culture could be still
the preservation of culture would have sustained.
Would be now asking God food to just fall.
Not even asking. It was already there.
Okay.
Menu nga wasaliramu banana, obsira, everything was there.
I wish if I was in the Garden of Eden, I don't know how I would be feeling. Because if everything was there.
So you understand. Yeah. So we would say somehow, to some extent, it has helped because we have now a new upcoming thing like technology. Because technology actually has done so much.
That's why I'm coming, Emma.
Destroy
culture. Before you go to technology, we are still talking about culture degeneration. Before we go we are coming to that, to technology. We are looking at now. Long ago, it is as you said, women were staying home, taking care of the children and everything, and the man was providing.
Yeah.
Currently, do you know it is vice versa? There are some men who are now taking care of the children, and now women are hustling. Don't you think that this culture really has, the change of this culture has exactly changed everything and has spoiled?
To be honest, to all viewers outside there, and the good thing we have a lady honorable here with us, I don't think you can desire to have your man look after your family by taking care of the children and you work. Because the Bible says, I'm a Christian.
Yep.
The Bible says, man will love the woman and the woman will submit to a man. And the Bible says that the needs of a woman shall come from a man. Now, because of culture, the generation, a man is being provided for by a woman.
Yeah.
That's why you see there's no more respect of women to men.
Yeah.
Because now you're a woman, you are doing equal what I'm doing.
Exactly.
And you're providing more than the percentage you're doing at home is more than that you put in. So now, how will I demand for respect?
Okay.
Honestly speaking, how? Even when I tell you don't respect me, the question in your mind will be, but if what do I do to give you respect for that I do more than you do?
Now, Emma, I want to ask Madam Precious one question.
Maybe you want to add on.
It's going to add on because the same question is in that line. Don't you think, Madam, it is now your role to stay at home, take care of the children and do everything, and now the man provides?
No, that is not supposed the way to be. We can change by giving at least, if it is a full day at my job or at my workplace, at least I program it very well. These kids are also at school. They are no longer at home every day. So I can preserve that time, at least if possible. If I've been spending the whole time nkukola mpaka saa inaze kiro, konka nkumanya abana bange bakuruga isomero saa 11. So ningamba hinkolera kwike 11 kankinge ntahe. Mbere n'abana. The money we need it.
Okay.
Titujja kubaho mu nsi mu tutakozere. Tojja kungamba my man will just work himself alone. Biro bino enu tugambe bani yo culture obani yense hindukire ebintu bire expensive ebintu bikwetaga money gakwataga fighting together. So I can't be there. I be at home as I wait for my man to struggle and die when he's still early.
Okay.
So obokumulekera ebintu ebyo byona kubihimba mutogwa yota kumuyamba onko mukazi omuletire kufakala kandi nabakulekera abana bataka kuzira. So nyeki nkurora generally omukazi obono omusajja naye mutagamba abana bakukuzibwa mukazi wonga you people bantu babiri. So nyowo bunkusiba muka obo atime yinfunira omwana abana bano nyowo nyine candidate ngenka abange when I want to punish them ali hasobezi nkamugamba tingenda no akupanishinga kandi nde dadi wawe akoleki aije ogo mwana tajja kutekana amanyire iyise tapanishinga it is rare omwaka sa kupanishinga omundu gumu chonka amamupanishingire mali. So that fear yokutinisiza dadi wawe kagaruke akunkolereho kurungi nyonjo ayire.
Okay.
Orora aho habaho difference ya man ato boyise bwa kujoka mugamba isaka kanga maybe akanga omwana orora hindure. So mutaleka omukazi alinde abana wenka no abana babiro binu bakwenda nabasajja bakwatewo tibali bayira buli.
Okay. Okay, our viewers outside there, what is your take on culture degeneration? As you can see, culture is changing, the diversity now is high. Now culture has exactly, the former culture we had has exactly changed. What is your take and what are you picking? Parents, this is your show today. What are you taking according to the culture? Now, to my visitors, now we are coming back to technology. Technology has now turned our culture completely. Technology, on technology we have a lot of things. We find that we have now phones. We are looking at, every time we're on phones, we are clothes, look at the clothes people are putting on, especially the women. Look at the dressing code, look at the current gentlemen, the boys. You look at, things are just mixed up.
The education itself.
In fact, it is a confusing thing that you can't even know. I remember a long time ago how women used to dress. Dress was exactly nice. You couldn't see a woman's feet or thigh. But currently, within 2 seconds, whoever will pass near you, oh my God. So, Mommy, what do you have to say about that? Because now you can see things are now, in fact, they
have changed totally.
Totally.
But me, I'm emphasizing we should not give up. We should do what we are supposed to be doing or what we are supposed to do as parents as well. You know, this world, without a family, it is nothing.
Yeah.
It is totally nothing. And what I'm seeing now, I'm seeing abana abajungu bayitu bano baba western things bakugeza okuita family.
Yeah.
Omundoki. Batahirire obugabe bogamba omusajja swero omusajja automatically tajja kuba mukuzara. Even though they adopt aba bana nabo bajja kula ni barora daddy nabera na daddy. Ati mali ogo mwana nawo tajja kumara akafoka musiyaga. So obokutahirira omungero ya family nogikwata ho muliso otyo. Meaning the world is going.
Yeah.
I think I even don't know where we are heading. In fact nyombera aho ninyikara. Nita nikagamba surely by the 10 years to come, where will we be? Muno buntu nora abana bange mpora ninsalirwa omutima, but I have not given up. Mpiki akaire muno ko yandi bagaraka isomero. That time that we talk, a mother to a child, a dad to a child, helps a lot.
Okay.
Because nkagenda kubahabuza almost on this homosexuality, the homosexuality, they had the answers. Because I started in case this rampant thing that is common in secondary schools, in private schools, government schools, good schools, that is coming up, homosexuality. I know you're joining the secondary school. Now how are you going to handle it? Umuyangamba, mommy, I'll report. I'll totally report to the administration. Nagamba, what if they don't help you? What will you do? I will call you. Then I'm atobola botina simu yokunterera okando mwana oli takulekere akya kutochanga what will you do yagamba ati mami nkoleki what will I do namugamba ati generally tibaja kwakana toja kubuwa mu muntu wena aja kuyamba namugamba atokulola administration yaitu ya masomero lina female staffs na male staffs. So me what I'm suggesting and what I'm telling you to do, at least when you're talking, report to the male staff, at the same time report to the female staff. Then later on I can come. Cause tinja kugamba oikeno onterere sima kwa toina simu. Beto boku reporting amwaba abantu babiri omusajja n'omukazi aja kujiramu omwe yakolaki Rwanda bolala batakufa you request for a phone call. At least iwo nyobola atera nyo nabahereza na code but they have their code numbers. When you see where you are, you can't say the word you want to say. Most say that one. Say this number. Me, I will totally know it is it. Then I will come in. Immediately, I'm there to help. Echukwatagana na mwana wange nyoti nkudupa. Chinda byakubi. Tinkudupa.
Madam Precious, I want you to talk to the parents there. Because I've realized that it is parents now who are buying these things to the children. All right? Because a child may not have money to buy a phone. A child may not have money to buy a cloth. You find a parent is going there, buying a cat, it's called damage. Jean for the daughter. Is buying a cat t-shirt for the son. What advice are you giving to these parents? What should they do? Because now it is going to cause a lot of havoc. Because now when we are now looking at homosexuality now, it is rampant. Things are just rising from nowhere. What is attracting this is the same things these people are putting on. So what advice are you giving to our viewers and more especially the parents?
Abazaire baitu twine kuhinduraho abokuba they always tell us omuzaire omwana leka akikuruga muliwe tubanagirize muno nga tulinda abasomesa batugambire babagambire which is wrong. Omwana information yakufuna kuruga mu muzaire nkamami wayi alakiri kindi kikoto muno kandi nobuchikwani chimuka na otakuchitina kunkato muzaire no yemera sincerely no guro mwana patra akantu kakwika muno ali mwana murungi muisiki kuli bata eki nyowe ndi street nkulola bingi so na nyowe hali hebindora ni nsalirwa omutima nko muzaire hali habalaba honi bagenda nka mutuwalo family yalabireho Saija no mukazi na abana bakabana basatu. Beautiful girls. Mami waba akabajwire patra. No mwana ajwire patra. Atokulora obwiro bwingi atabazira batabirora. Because bagenzera ahero.
So they come
the more they try to know more about things oba mukulibata munsi bayizire ne basisikalira kimukandi bamanya bakusisa the young generation ako mwana kulolerawo nagamba mami nawajwala kubi nanyo hatani kota kungamba ngu so le kitu abazire tuhinduleho tutandike tuwale kulungi decently obulaino ogenda ha beach tinkwakine jwala patra yawo bitu bulaino ija mu public places nka church mu bantu okumanya abantu banu tibajwire bino nayo ojwala honko kubajwire koze ngo iziriyo mukatale no bozijwala ndaira zikunyumira no bojwala obukufugenda ha beach tinkwakine beach yawo jwala nko kojwire bayitwale ho okurola amasomero amayingi mose Catholic schools batosa kutaha mugeti yabo jwire emparonde kintu kikufu so that is their culture and for them bakwiremeraho you can't do it so na handa maso nago gatuyambeho even Muslim then na handa maso nago amasomero gagezeho gatuyambeho na muchache zibabitererere n'abazire baitu naito tuhindura ko bakimanyire it is wrong but they continue doing it. But don't you think that
we have overloading these schools yet these are our children? Because now some children come from home with these cultures and they go and fix them in the school. Now we have given the burden to teachers. So parents, what is our take on that? So it is now the time for parents to know that my child is going at school. Why should I only give the burden to the teachers? Now I've sent you my child. Nyowande mere but ni wa mazaidi. Amwana wa kule mata. Agenda twale ku the other culture and whenever he comes back from school, he comes back with a new culture. Emma, what do you have to talk about that?
Well, the biggest responsibility of a child is a parent. I'm going to basically, this time I'm not going to go legal, but I'm going to go more of a Christian. The Bible says, one, the first principle is a child is a gift from God. In other words, you are just a custodian. You are not you don't have ownership of the child.
Yeah.
God is the owner and the real parent of that child. Because if a child is a gift, meaning the gift has a manufacturer, so you're just a custodian, just a guardian. Number two, there's a way I will say today I did not go to read those scriptures down because I know our viewers, we have different viewers today. There's a proverb which says, spoil the road
and spoil the child.
Spoil the child and
spare the road
and spoil the child. Every time a parent neglects the responsibility, and with the essence that I have paid the teacher to do it, you harvest 100 folds of whatever you did not do when the child is grown up. One, for example, if the child is a girl child, in marriage you cry tears when your daughter is being sent back, or your daughter is moving from marriage to marriage because of lack of instilling the other parental obligation. Because at home, you're a mother, or a father, you're supposed to tell your daughter that they bathe 3 times a day. Okay? They don't wear this at this time. They cook like this. They greet people. This is how you serve visitors.
But Em, on the same point before you go far, parents who would have been doing that, they have left it to the house girls.
That's what I'm coming to say.
So now, when will this time come where these parents are house girls full time there?
That's what's good. Actually, that's what I was coming. Now, if a parent, you are telling you're saying you don't have time, and that's what I'm saying, you reap 100 folds. They will come back to you. That's why you see now parents upside down, they're living wills. When you why? You expecting them to come back anytime? Because you did not do your role. But if you did your role, there's not even a willing that I enjoy but why should they come back home? You understand? Actually, the best way would be amakagano chingagabire makaganyo nywena ge mikoro. Introduction, weddings, come together parties. But you specifically note it. Ngabana baisiki. Ngorale mago fumba jaga kaleki.
Ajaga roka munju.
Meaning you are not sure where you have gone. Where they have gone because you fail to do the parenting work. Me, I'm telling parents because I am too a parent. I'm a parent of 4. And I'm still adding. But me, I really take care of my children. How? I try to discipline them. When my daughter or my son does a mistake, I discipline in love. Not because I hate him or her. Because I have seen children, bakuzire. Utakifana mugamba ebya mahas. Mkitegeza. Omwana embeana akutayana nyina. Chikundi. Yes, the culture you are seeing is really a bad one.
Yeah. We parents have to have omwana akulena amanya. Owaitu toyimuka njakalo kale mwakuramukia abantu. That is the culture at home. Omwana aine kutuleera nkabaza akabona kungaruka mu bunku bamuhire chance. Toyina kumalaga turuka mu gate otina permission. So obutubire ko mwana akakola kya kwenda automatic tojja kumu controlling amazire kumera buleju. You cannot tojja kumu controlling amazire kufoka mfumbo.
Because now I can see most girls you find a lady goes asweirwe kyonko makada itakuteza maju takutereza iba maju iba bundi wako mugambaho iyo tokuteza nyowe nanta kusaga teza ise nyowe ni woha. You see
bona it is the culture ati nko omubachika tuteza maju generally. So ati nyowe tojja konswera
culture we have
culture wise ale culture za suppose za zero ni ziteza maju. So ati obokuba wakuze no gateza abakinole magateza.
Question yange is for you your culture you don't kneel down.
We don't kneel.
You get married to a Munyoro man.
A Munyoro man.
Where they kneel.
Who's this culture?
Now,
where?
Don't you think when you're a child you're bringing the child when I'm going to kuteza maji?
Because you have now changed the culture already. Yes. You have now come to this side.
Automatically ati nchobagamba atahe kibira tatina bikonoka. So obokubo manyiro oli mukiga oba oli muki okasweru omunyoro oba mutoro oba muganda. Kneel down.
Okay.
And
teach the children.
Abana bantu begera alitu in fact abana banu okurola tujja kubibaza ngo do what I say and don't do what I do. It is totally wrong mu bana. Binde bibatu omuchachi basa kwemera na preaching na do what I do, do what I say, but don't do what I do.
But I don't like that statement in my life.
So ono mwana omuto ogenda gamba ogia kuramukia aiwo nokerota muramukisi. Okungamba baza sorry iwo gonzo musobeize netwa bazire tusobeza abantu twesa kugamba I'm sorry.
That one sorry is now something that has disappeared.
Say thank you when you even don't thank them. Abana bano alihoga akola nayo noramaro mwana wanga akola you thank them. So mwana kijja kumuja muna gamba
when I do this
yasimire I remember nyowo ira twatoza genku nokuleta amaizi. So I remember alihekile kinafunire enku nyingi nungi naijamuka baitu obunasanga gama miwanga atalimu na huragani nyenda at least nikalenzi na mto gambanye agambe omwana wanje omuchwanje kulika yopa mama ati yakwataga ati na kumiora na kumassage nge so you feel next time you have to go and fetch more.
But currently that love has disappeared.
Birinka
somebody take a hali abako kitairao what instead of thanking the person has come from the well kionkwata muchomera kiteke kuli
ati nabazere tukusobya bitu sometimes twerera ngutusobeze bitaloborera kuchiteka mu mwana banzo chikole say sorry mama sorry so na wenye nkyati jamugumira kugamba I'm sorry
Alex between first of all ati service provision is sembere maka
webale muno
abantu bakagenda izuba
abantu
bakasenya nyenku no abantu bakasenya nyenku abantu bakasimu renju abantu bakyayoge ebintu abana
they do in fact they are doing nothing.
No, I'm sorry things that they're no longer doing. Abana tubakyaramukia. Do you know what they do? At the hi
and then everyone goes away.
Hi baby, hi daughter. No mwana yakola matamanene mpako yaise. Atamanyena wakakuru when you repeat people how do you posture yourself? How do you posture yourself when you meet an elderly person? They don't know. Hey, chachi yo daddy, kazende boy, ogamachi.
Bonga wano.
Bonga ate ya corona ebisi so now these you don't like daddy bonga. See, but in a nutshell, how much we run away This is culture and it will never be eroded.
Never be removed.
Even if we have now, don't you see in Europe, they are right now trying to fight to have gayism, same-sex marriage, same-sex relationship.
Yeah.
Even when they are fighting it to happen, among themselves there are those who are opposing it.
Yes, there are very many who are opposing.
I've seen many videos. Actually, recently I saw a video of a man who did the surgery to become a woman. But he said he was crying because before he did it, that he had children. So now one day he started like, wait a minute, now I'm a mother, yet my daughters were calling me Papa.
So how will it be now?
How will it look like? Some comedian said, you're even going to confuse me at your burial. What are they going to say? Are they going to say he or she?
She or he has died. Yeah? So you're having both.
And one man, I met him more once. One day they were on a trip, and these two couples, gay couples, were all women, and one was posing as a man, and then he said like, "You guys, let my woman sit." They were like, "Okay, fine," and then she also came to sit where others were sitting. Then they were like, "Wait a minute, for you, we leave you to sit as who? As a woman." But they told you, now wait. For you said you're the husband to the other woman, and you're a woman. Now here you want a privilege of a woman. They told you, please stand up. You're a man too like us, so stand up, don't sit. But again, so this total confusion and madness, we should stop it.
So culture,
generation, culture should be upheld, sustained, retained, and respected.
Okay.
Yes, there are some few things in the culture that we can oppose.
Okay.
Things like that's what we can oppose. You see? Then again, medication, sacrifice. That's what we don't have to uphold. Of course, they are evil. There are things that you see really now they are against your human rights.
Okay.
For example, a woman, you don't say anything. No. That's now really ambiguous.
Okay, I'm on that point. Thank you very much for those points. Our dear viewers, don't forget where this show is called Chat Sport. It is sponsored by Victory Bija. Victory Bija, we are saying, do you have a concert? Do you want to have something to eat? We have a bar here. You can come and have your drink. You have a comfortable compound. You can come and sit around and rest. We have rooms if you want to have to sleep out. Please, you have guests and you have a smaller room. Okusa kubaleta anu bakuweza room wano gawe nyina bagenyi bange 12 baitu bijo kwa ali room enkoto okusa kubatuletera abija anu. We have them. If you have a show, we have a very big open where you can have the show. I know this Saturday those who are coming through you will see, and come and support us. We have steam bath, we have a lot. Please come and see Victory Bija. Not forgetting Stumat Engineering Limited. Stumat Engineering Limited, these people, they have tiles. Okwenda kusiga enju yawe, enju okwenda gisiga rangiki. Stumat Engineering Limited are there for you. Not forgetting Elkem Media. Elkem Media Services, we have a lot. Elkem Media Services, or in a business ya kwenda giranga, please bring it at Elkem Media. Or in a flyer kwenda tukolere, please come at Elkem Media. We can do all that. Please, if you have your t-shirt and you want to print something, Elkem Media does that. Or in a your business, Elkem Media can. Kuranga. So don't be there and look for this. These things are here at Elkem Media. Then not forgetting to come every day here. So every Wednesday, this is the Chat Sport Stories here every Wednesday from 4 to 5. Now, my guests, back on the topic. We are still talking about culture degeneration. So our viewers, if you have any comment, please drop your comments. We shall be sharing them here. We shall be reading them out. Subscribe if you're on our YouTube channel. Just subscribe. If you're on our Facebook, please like and send in your messages. Now, we have seen how our cultures have gone, and I've realized that culture is disappearing completely. What should we do to revive back most of our culture? Because now, I remember when we were in primary school years ago, we used to have these dramas, handiwork. We used to have skit. We used to have Runyege, Barny. But currently, I don't see them. Totally, they are off. We used to come and compete in education hall here.
Let me tell you
and
this.
I was a participant. I don't know how these things are run. I used to participate.
Now, let me tell you this. The problem we have is our education system is more focused on excellence in academics.
But I think it is taken by the current...
No! I'm trying to tell you this. This is the truth I'm telling you. Abana asome tukwatwala kujja kukurabaho.
Yeah.
Me, I remember I learned how to slash at school in primary and in Kawalega. We used to call it golfing. When they take you to slash, as you are golfing, you know. But one day I never had someone to. I saw a bush was really too much on my home, and I got a slash and I slashed. I learned. We used to pick up rubbish in Kumakumeb Sasiro. But nowadays, when I wake up in the morning and I see whatever leaves dropping on the compound, I pick them.
But do you tell your children to do that?
Yes, I do. Okay. Because I tell participate, and then we do so that me, I think we need to do more of skilling than educating. Yeah. Because skilling is something that it will never go away from you. You see, whatever they teach you in school, out of 100%, you only remember 5%.
Exactly.
Because now remember, they tell me, do you still remember all the syllabus? I mean, the four, what you learned in the 4 subjects in primary?
Some I can't even. Some I remember, some I cannot.
But don't you think you still remember the Kenya you used to?
That one I remember it because even I was a participant.
It's a skill. So I think we need to do more skilling. I want to pali, mikeka, ebibo, ebitambara.
I think that's why we have people have lost jobs. People have no jobs because they have nothing to do.
Exactly.
Now, if you have, who is going to employ you if you don't do? If people are overqualified, you find that somebody has masters is competing with somebody who is having a degree. And if this person could have gone to handcraft, it would be better. So
nyo kunida na mama yakwana kibazaho twinagara mu bintu bya skilling. Nyo kujuka by then tukabika bulega to talk soma ebindi but we used to have abana abaduhaga. They used to have what they call home economics.
Home economics.
Nibega how to bake, how to peel. All ladies could go with the knives at school. Niba hati bitoke byabo. But these days, because of these new schools, whereby they tell you everything is done by workers, casual workers. Everything is at school. They mop them for them. Umata kumopinga. Tamayino mfalisi bagwaragata. Abandi bana wabali ebitabo by'abasomero. Matrons. Honestly speaking now, are we preparing this generation or we are just destroying it?
So Emma, how should we revive back this culture now?
Number one, the best way to revive the culture is to start from home.
Yeah.
You, Barny, and me and her, we are parents. Let's start by teaching children what is the best for them culturally, not in school. Even the homework. The homework you give them, no. From day one, they greet. If you're a lady, you kneel down. If you're a man, you bend a little. Posturing. Number 2, omwana mwegese, sometimes you go and see a singer. Now people, because of witchcraft and the hatred, the jealousy.
The current singers are .com. .com. To find the singer who help your child against hard.
Then
they are .com singers.
Then lastly, let's stop employing maids in our homes. Me, I'm going to begin that campaign in my own home.
Yep.
I've committed myself to help out my wife in doing errands at home.
Okay.
So that I want a nucleus family. I want my children. At sometimes I sit at home when I get a glass and I give my wife to drink. You see my children like,
they start laughing.
Murongi, come and see. Hey, that is mommy. You see? It looks like weird. But as the child is growing, seeing it, that child also will handle someone's daughter very well.
Yeah.
Because they are growing, seeing daddy doing the same thing. So let's do the things. I want to say what is marriage, what is the society, what's the habit of staying together. When you're at home, avoid quarreling with your wife. So that this child, this boy, this girl will also know that they don't quarrel at home. They don't just say anything back to any person.
Yeah.
Because we know, as you said, children learn by seeing.
Yeah.
Whatever you do is what they will do.
Exactly.
You see, if they see me box their mother, automatically my boy will not even hesitate with beating someone's daughter.
He has to box someone at school.
Exactly, even at school. But when my daughter, my son sees me sharing with the mother, she also know that they share. You see? One day I teased them, and I saw them, they were just there in the sitting room. I just told my wife, please come and carry you. My son did like this. Because
he was looking at it as if
something very alien, very evil. But like, no. This is social life.
Exactly.
When you're in people, socialize in a good way. Other than waiting for them to carry themselves in a corner, in a dark corner, and by the time you know it, they are doing what is evil. So let them see that when you carry and you don't go beyond this is they will give a child to difference between a bliss point and a better point. Try to do things as a parents. You know, we trainers, we coaches in the home.
Yeah.
There are things I used to see. Take for example, I have a family that I always look up to from Hoima. I grew up with them. It's called the Pastor Johnny Bienkia. That was my model in the family. The way he used to love his wife, the way they used to tend their daughter, the way they used to involve the children, the child they had in their family planning, conversations. No, the child could not even. My father is planning to do the ABCD. I love the disclosure. The way they disclosed all the monies they had to the child. So my father has 100 million in a house. 100 million even when there's no money.
Okay.
So when a child is involved in whatever you're doing, when your child is imitating from what you do, that child will be a very bitter person.
Okay.
But omwana akula no gemu bara. Ninyo munju mu nachwa beer zili mu fridge zili beer. Omwana akakunywa beer na kyali baby. Bulikana monyu wana omuhana atanakomba ogo mwana asisikaire.
Okay.
Hata banakubanyike banaliba kusoma ta kunywa mwanga kwa wala blaming.
Okay. Emma, I have a question for Madam Precious. Currently, marriage is becoming difficult due to the culture. I've started seeing that people are no longer going back to their homes to do these marriage rituals. They take them to hotels. I think you've been seeing this. Tibakyatwala bitu bino wamuka. Abandi tibasufakita abantu babikola no bikolawo. No. Bahasa zigenda ngati muko tukusindikire bahasa so.com is now carrying everything. Mobile money me to you. You find that you have a daughter, and in fact the parents are supporting it. You have your home, your village,
scientific marriage.
But now your child is bringing a man. You're bringing the introduction in the hotel. Really? What should we do to that? Because now I can see now it is now killing exactly that people no longer go to villages. I've realized that there were very many children who are growing up in town who have never even stepped in their villages. Don't you think that's also one of the things that is killing the culture?
It is true. Konkayo ninteshereza aba abantu abakuteka mu embaga mu hotel TV na makaba kupangisa. So tinsa ko bandi ha muzigo. Sincerely. Nkaija nkaleta abantu amizigo.
But you have your village.
There is a village that has no house, that has no home. Abantu ati bayikira kuswala akulira ati okulola ekizibu kikuyiziraho bakulire mu town. We have those families. Nayo yimu kumanya bakulire mbana mu town.
Tibakumanya byo mukyalo.
Mukyalo
haliyo bitu hali yakaju katyo. Kandi mu town tukubara abali class. So toja kuhimba mukwarugire Kampala binne families akabi okamutwala akajuka akomisikiwa we asomere ali graduate akatandika kufubutuka mukaju nikaisa nako kandi okola ikintu kyapeninga mu short while oja kusanga takia preparing immediately ngo gaka nyombeke enju so no buzabuze mbera no ganyo kambitwale abija omukati tuna yo space compound intaito kumbe neka yaha You don't always go in the village. In fact, nekindi Tibina na friends.
Because batakulira yo. They have nothing, all friends are.
But isana banyina babedide mu town, they don't want culture bakwenda modern world.
Even standards is searching and
kuli taliyo masanyalazi.
Kuli biji sala bridge.
Konka it is us to change. Manya tukuruga yo mu byalo tugaruke tubichanginge. We have to go back and change the village life. Kuza abantu bamukyalo nabo bakutwetaaga. Nyo nka hingendo wange omukyalo tugenda yonko mu mwaka at least mu Christmas ntupale bitu bitano bisatu bitano. Pati obo hikayorora mala abantu basemererwa no mugenda achachi orora mwebale mutu ijukiro ho mwaija
bagende kuzika.
Abantu korara yo nokurara yo zika no garuka
no kuzika muzika emdoke nekagali balagema
roji akugenda narara mu roji nazika nagataina yonju so abantu bantu bomwe tubegese baturabegesa mu ngero abandi bakuziri bakumutwala yo kuzika kwankurijuko wito aliyo msaija he was rich baito atombeke mu kyaro kandi mu Kampala yombekere mbara ayombekere nabana basomere baito buyafire mpaka guine omulambo gugaruka mu kyaro kandi baraguzika mu town bakaguleta baguikizawa heru kandi hati biro bino akija bya church guruga bafina service bagukisambe mu church ne basaba nibaleta andi byona service zona bazimbalira yo kuli byona bamali ya church bijambe bahimbire kuzika ekituli kya cement ne kisinga encho so tinkumanya aba bantu bega abasigire ho munsi baja kubane begeraho.
I think abandi bega but most the others this continues.
Nyotekereza anti naita abantu tuhindulemo tulemesanga ine nyokulola mukyala process tuliba neighbors tukuzire hamu but behind our smiles there's evil.
Yeah,
that's the reason why people are no longer going back to their villages. Bakaki ndigenda yo nyine kizibu bantajya byetegereza habo kuba kusanga nyowe na Barny tukwataka tuliba neighbors but we smile in the face behind our face tukurogangana tukuitangana and me I will say at least engage manye banene ngantu akubi my children would never step there because baja basirian and which is true. I'm appealing to people whoever is listening, whoever is watching tugaruke bogozangana
exactly.
Buli bagano ofererwe no sanga ngo ne rufura kulaga bekya
exactly
bale tubikyalo ho
ati timuli
no sanga no
ati bara ura korobekya timuli
anta bwensongeremo ekikulikya mukyalo Uganda ogenda kuruka mukyalo kyo bakuhahaize ogetegeze bakuhahaza bonye mukyalo rugayo no sanga to mukino gama tindiga kwa mukyalo kangenkwa kana mahagangi nabana bawo okana kuzika tamanyana abana bakusaba bata abo yesonga bakuhahaza embere mukyalo kwahaza bojenye wanko wawa kulani itaka lyoso hati unkona ngambi bagambire is either you run away or you die.
So you better run.
Now what's the option you're going to choose?
You run.
Now when you run, but if you have to come in, time will come when you're supposed to come back home. Okay, now when they come to bury, they will come back to bury you. But in actual sense, we are tearing each other, and we are killing this what they call ancestral privilege. God, you know this is where I belong. We need to really preach the gospel of love. To go zangane kan tugondeza ngani. Abantu tuna kugonzangana. Namna mnaenda banyoro mukama tuyambi. Wata inja banyoro tuyakati manyire. Abantu tutaina kugondeza ngana. Ogonda kulamini wa bonen kulani. Actually Barny, to be honest. You are my friend, isn't it? In a way, how many do you call me? How many times do you call me?
Okay, Emma.
What do I know personally that it belongs to you? Or you any personal issue with you? I know about you. Is there any?
Few.
And yes, I call yourself my friend. So is that friendship?
No. So I'm supposed to know at least 99%.
Even if 50 is enough.
I'm going to come and know.
Well, speaking, you name your friend. The friends you have, Madam Precious. Do they know you?
The other one that you don't even wish.
You don't. They don't
even wish. But yes. Even those you wish, do they have time to know you?
But Emma, on the same
and point, actually, they want you to know you when you still have.
But on the same point,
Elijah, when you have, they will not know you. But the day you don't have, they will run out from you. Is that really culture? Is that culture? Those days, culture was sociality. We no longer socialize. We no longer really visit each other. Communication is it. No, my Barny thing come on yoga. Am I lying? And yet, but when you get a problem, you have to follow up about that. But when you know, I can't wait in a to tell them to us. Yeah, address you. I don't know there.
But it comes back to you have to also to look for me.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Culturally, tanatu manyi yanga ine, manyi na abana ba bane. Abana bane mamanyire, mukyala omumanyire. In case I want a daughter of bane asole mwala wange, I know the family. But right now we don't know.
Right now we just come out from nowhere and we
so there's not even friendship. We don't no between here to building a culture when we don't have a friendship.
Exactly.
So we need first to begin by friendship. Nyo and Barny will be friends. Me and Precious will be friends. We have common elements that we share. Exactly. Not everything we are going to share and we're going to love them. But at least I will know I love about Precious because she's hardworking. So I will tell my daughter, go and visit Precious because I know you're going to learn a skill of hardworking. You're going to learn a skill of creativity. I'm going to learn Barny because I know Barny, maybe for example, is godly. When I'm talking about Barny, if I don't know how to teach her, my husband will get hand to hand. Exactly. Abana hata bandi emi mo wakati banaje kuchoka ni bajikora bomu sika Barny maya yajikora because I know he loves Barny so much. But right now honestly abana wetu bagenda anka
abana wetu nabipagina musaka asi bagenda anka
saka za YouTube bako mushole
wetoro musai
oh wait so we need to first build a friendship with each other and from friendship we shall build a home from a home we shall build a society and from a society we shall build a community and a community a country. But without those things, we are perishing. Okay?
Twena twine amalamizo agutugenda mu kusaba. Abana abantu aitu kusabira biro bino bahindwire enyegesa.
Exactly.
Bagiteka money. It is after money. Mwikoti bakyayegesa ebikuteraniza abantu bakwegesa kukoro kaleta sente kimwe kikumi ibiki ebi
eguru yayibaza abandi
eguru bakalurugaho
so nyokuteke okurola sometimes obo orugomuko wawe ukagenda kusaba obo genzere kwega rundi nokurola omuntu oyikiro takuranka emaninga twitira na akerezia obo mwitano gamba business ekatukwata bitu saa zino ni no mwana narora mami aramkize ema nyoye tabana ndi baramukia ni bakoraki so nikiongera nichituongera nichiteraniza hamwe chonka
by the these days people no longer go to church
even Sunday school zikialo
by the Sunday school zikialo
zidi ali hati
Sunday school ziriyo I don't know, I've not gone to Sunday school, but our Sunday school we used to have those days it was real Sunday school that you would even come back home umuzayi nakoguza kitu nokize saa zino mwana gam Sunday school agaruka mugamba bagambire batu waire sweet mabatu gamba wiki they are not telling them about the Bible.
That's why they're feeling
they are doing nothing.
So akura Barny nyonka kuranindura traditional bitu bintu baza eka bajiraga mubakiga bacheta okutura ebitenga ebitenga nikimanyisa ki gifts omuntu azaire omuntu omwana graduate njira somere omuntu aferirwe omuntu afune achievement obanka ba reverend babongiro ranka obanka ki so aho omuntu omunywani nyune bone oko waikyago bweno gamba kangende kujaguza nawe celebrating nawe no himba rundi kangende kumugumya akaferwa omutundu waye oba mwana waye kangende no mobilizing abantu mu area yawe akabanyanaga kiryandongo binkoko no mobilizing ni batekaniza noli nabona yetabanywana ni bikara ni muikara ni mukora ka function akapa ni mubaga ni mukora ki then bali ni bija bahimbe all kind of no muno cyabahoga mu festival season bahingire bereze no himbe binyebo oburo enkebi ni beija ni balaraho nyenkyani bakera genda achachi ebizina ne batere byabakiga no happiness omwana oli ajja kula namanya wange tuina family munywani waitu bateri na relatives konkana ora munywani waitu aikara kigumba so that connection bayo tubiro binu no
they just selecting nankaja kuba mukoro gwange nankaja ko nankataja kubaho
iyo kimanyire ngo because of friendship. By the way, friendship those days was more than relationship, your bloodline. No sangango because of friendship. At one time I attended the Banyankole they were sending off their daughter and also even the introduction. And even the wedding it was 3 in 3. But I saw the power of friendship.
Exactly.
At the wedding, this friends brought cows and they gave to these brides. Not the parents, but
friends just
nyamuhente. Omwana wange atola kurungi no exactly wala wasala kumukazi mulungi omukazi ni mumanya isenkuru ni mumanya nyakuhente ibiri wanotora daga omwana ojo aina discipline takala abantu
baramukize
nyakuhente
mukazi
that alone from the wedding no gano gaso I need to do more discipline
exactly because you
omwana nkogwo nomwana waje mugaba mwana iwe bo oraiba kurungi oja kubuna bugaiga not because we are saying that no ano sanganga because of that we had social capital exactly social capital was enough. Me I may not need my relatives because sometimes I don't be there for me
exactly,
but me as you as friends now I'm getting new friends here. This social capital can do for me better. Exactly. When my daughter is I'm sending her away, you people can stand with me in any way. And in I remember when I was wedding, the people who stood by me were my friends.
Exactly.
I didn't have enough capital to make a wedding and it
but friends came in.
But friends came in. Like even the people I didn't know, others were like, we are a friend to your father. Others, and most of them were like, we are a friend to your father. Others were like, we know you. You used to do this and this. And the function was done. But if it was done by a family, it wouldn't matter.
Exactly.
If it was done by relatives, they wouldn't even handle. So abana wetu tunywane tumale kunywa kan tunywane tumanyangane nenge society michwa yetu imelete mka yetu. I would not send my son or my child to Barny's place when I don't know what Barny practice at home.
Exactly. Because you may say
I will not say my daughter to pressures when I don't know what pressures.
Yeah.
Aja mwegesaki.
Oiro mpakura.
No, ojamanga balasimba kumukwano muisiki omwana yakuuliriza. By the time she goes back home, she telling you the words you really feel like mwana nabigaba byegerenka. Nyonjo kola nyati bule muno ngona kuyaba kozo wange so that we do things in our own way. I know we can't do that, but I'm trying to build it in a hard way.
You leave them there, but they have a limit.
Because now sure the problem is the more I say to balekeho obugani bukwatanya abakazi by the way, believe me or not kubagama ngumekale muka but the moment you know ngali mukozi muka your mind and your body relaxes and many ladies, like for example ladies of this generation abato bawe abali mu 20s when the moment you put a maid for her that's why you see there are many families breaking up. Why? I've never eaten a food cooked by my wife. Not even a juice, not even a water to bathe. Everything made. That's why I see we have a lot of polygamy families. We have a lot of side chicks. We have a lot of things that would never used to happen. Why? Because we have really forgotten our responsibility. Taja kuangambia mkya pressures. Ngo mwami wa bulikibe kaja bulaje muka abihirwe yuka basajja muno watu bihire bindi ne stress side. Twenda kia sanga mukaze muka omunyegere. Isi? Kwa kunyegera. Musamege ndiyo ele yeyambihiza. Nyakoranti. You know if you not going to tell you the ejanga yamuteri, but the more fact of onyegera mukera wao. You feel like you are home. Okay, thank you very much, Emma. Okay, Emma. Thank you very much. I'm enjoying the show, and I know everyone is watching on our Facebook page and YouTube. You're enjoying this show. Actually, we have some comments from Facebook. We have Atugoza Hadija. She's saying thank you for the show. Atugoza Hadija, thank you for watching. We have Matov Dennis. Keep up the good work, Matov Dennis. Thank you very much. We have Trevor Treasure. Let's believe in our hearts that the world has changed. But again, we have to make sure that we only pick the positive things and read the negative one. Thank you for everyone. Baba's Charlotte, but why are now .com world?
But she's saying, but we are now on a .com world.
Yes, we are the .com world.
Yeah.
We are the .com world, but we don't have to let the .com to rule us.
Yeah, Mbabas, I think you have heard the ass. I don't let it go. Then, Abigaba Derek, we tend to love to live the lifestyle of homosexuals, like putting on damaged clothes, makeup, and things. So we end up advertising the culture and neglect the African culture. Thank you very much, Abigaba Derek.
You want to reply on that?
They tend to live.
We tend to love to live the lifestyle of homosexuals.
Live and love.
Like putting on damages, clothes, makeups, and the other things. So we end up advertising their culture and we end up forgetting ours. That's what Derek
So that's
is
what
saying.
we were saying. We parents, we should change. Obokororo mwana wawa jude damage, don't allow him to get out. Eyo damage oboju kwato kajitoro ogo mwana nyencha tagenda agigura. Anyway, abazere tuchaina response omwana nayo obokuba nagule kintu libata nawe mu advising ekino bwenda akijwala ola kijwaliranka pito kumuleka akakijwala okalibata nawe omwana jakwana right is no wrong, it is not wrong at all, it is right, my dad has accepted, we are working even together, so it is normal.
Okay.
No promoting indeed, but we parents, we should mind about it now.
Okay, Musungu's Peter, very impressive and nice topic. Thank you very much. We have my aunt Daniel. I'm enjoying the show. Queen Sheila. Abigaba Derek. Dressing code Mujireke.
Where possible, it depends. One ogenda habit truck in a jolly biawe. Bit of one ogenda muchachi. Be decent.
No when and how.
No when and how, yeah, exactly. No when and how.
Okay, thank you very much, our viewers. I know I'm enjoying this show. Please let the comments still come on our Facebook page. Is Elkem Television. We are here. So now we are other comments. Yeah, Derek is saying again that we tend to live a Western life, but there is another worst side of the Western life which are experiencing in our culture today. But we have taken time to analyze. Derek is talking about their Western life, that we are overcopying it.
Very much.
And overcopying it, we are dropping our culture.
Our
and we have completely switched off our culture, because now we are looking at the other culture, and it's telling us that putting on damages is the signs of those gays, and we are copying it, meaning we are promoting the other culture, forgetting.
Let me ask a question. Our aunt is here. I'm sorry, whoever is listening, don't say I'm Nimuka Denyo. What's the reason of putting a chain a lady on one of the leg?
It is beauty.
It's beauty.
Sometimes it's fashion. But I think some people have culture. Like
no, and others
have them the culture. Others are culture. Just
no.
It is
Mahjong is both legs.
The Indians, yes, they are culture.
But now your culture here in Africa.
Now we are copying.
That's why we are.
Sometimes we are copying what we don't know, and that should be a lesson to learn. Don't copy what you don't know. There are some people there's some area where you're going to go and put in a ring in one ear, and then someone follows you up and begins saying they're harassing, sexual harassing. Yet he knows once you put that's what they're saying. So which things are you putting on? Secondly, I would prefer let's adopt and celebrate our culture. Okay, it is very beautiful. Exactly. Have you ever seen some? Yesterday I was watching a prestige show on Power Magic. This guy Kintu was putting on a African wear, blue. It was very nice. So why should I copy everything? Yes, it's good, but even when you copy it, please know when to wear it. Don't wear your damages in church. Don't wear damages in Buko.
Exactly.
Wear damages when your peers outside there. It's okay like here now. You can wear damages and you are like, no one's going to. But now you're going to Buko, Ogena Muchachi. You're a lady, you're putting on a patra. No. Nowadays I see gowns which are really, no, brother, I'm like now,
they're saying
when all of us have seen what you're really happy. Honestly speaking.
So our culture, we need to work on our culture. Our dear viewers, please, if you're there and you're enjoying this show, please just let the comments still come. We shall be reading them here. Now, as we are almost ending our show. Now, this question goes to Madam Precious. What advice are we giving to the viewers as we conclude? what advice are you giving to our viewers about the culture? Because now culture has really deteriorated. You people, at least you have a chance that where you work from, you see the things. And how are you going to help to see that our culture at least is revived?
Generally, they say the change begins with us. Itwe nka family nko kuntandikire ningamba the family is at least it makes the world move on very well. Once you spoil the family, the world is gone. So itwe nka family akwati nkugamba twena abali munu kusanga oli munsi, you have a family. Totaguruke mu iguro kagwa munsi, you have a family. So alobo osanga bomwa bazire babangire ebikora, but you okirora it is wrong, and you're making your family make a change. Make a change. Titugamba twena abaina amaka marungi ntukasanga twina amaka marungi alabo osanga bagamba nyonja kuswera muhara wanaka amaka gabo marungi baito genda muswera osange we kandi ali worth mubi muno kandi abazire bali barungi ni mumanya bakabarungi. So itwa muntu itwa babiro butandika family we make change. So nyombe ni nsaba abali mu makabi na abana even no borota kazaire, but you have to be an example. Be a role model to someone who is still growing. Mwana wanga akulona agamba neiba mwisiko gajwara kurungi omwisiko gwabaza kulungala mukia. So leka twena tukwatanize gonze nti nabana gonzo ina abana nayo okoleki okwatanizo oyambe society tukufa tukuwao.
Okay, Emma, in his few seconds, what do you have to say about that as you conclude?
Me, I want to appeal to parents. Let's make children learn marriage. Let us teach them. Let us make them love it, appreciate marriage. Because the more we behave like evil spirits in marriages, the more our children are going to embrace same-sex marriage. You understand? If me, I'm a man, I should treat my wife very fantastic, romantic, so that when my son, my daughter is growing, we'll do the same. But where the decision are seeing me fighting and pushing their mother away from the property, me seeing me like reducing their mother to zero to nothing, that child, that daughter of mine will never embrace and love men.
Okay.
So let's all of us stand together and embrace culture, and only embrace the positive ones. Because also in the culture there are also those that are negative. So to embracing the positive one, to give the discipline, and to taking your way okuba n'abaana baitu lekubanagiriza abasomesa n'abakozi mukaba mukisa.